Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Poole outside. Here's Sarr. Talking about this matchup we have here, Richard. Two teams that are very focused on the youth movement.
Yeah, a lot of young guys on both squads, which should make for some exciting plays, as well as some inevitable learning experiences.
It's stolen by Poole. Up and over Russell. The rebound by Melton. Simmons with it. Poole picks him up. Back to Simmons. Melton outside. Just 5 to shoot. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Simmons, no good. Poole outside. Pass to Smart. Back to Poole. There's a screen. Shoots over Johnson. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And Poole's jumper is just money. When he's in rhythm, he is very efficient from there.
All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Poole Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Outside Johnson. Back to Simmons. Smart grabs a miss. And Washington with possession. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, Brooklyn's head coach and I got a chance to talk. A big topic of conversation, Chris Middleton. Coach said Middleton is an incredible shooter. He said we cannot let him get comfortable. Shoot it directly off passes. Our goal, run Chris off that three-point line. Chris Middleton, hard to stop. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Middleton outside. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Smart. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
And that's how Simmons is most effective, when he's on attack and early in transition.
From deep, Sarr. The rebound by the Nets. Russell with the ball. The three is up. The shot, no good. Outside Coulibaly. Off target from outside. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Melton. Floats one. And it's good on the lay-in.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Here's Poole. It's good.
You gotta keep moving when you're inside like that. Poole with the textbook move.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Poole's got 7 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The kick out to Johnson. To the paint. Left side Simmons. Shot clock at 6. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Poole. Here's Sarr. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from Sarr. Owning the glass and then finishing the play.
Outside Simmons. Thomas outside. This one for three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
The kick out to Poole. 4-3. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
The Wizards eliminated.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Carrington. Now Holmes. Drops in the three. Holmes has gotten himself on the board with a three there. Inside. Here's Wilson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a three-point game. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Collison. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Kispert on the wing. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Carrington. Kispert outside. Over Williams. And another miss by Washington. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Here's Collison. Yet to see a basket. No good on the triple. And it's Washington with the ball. From deep, Johnson. Collison with a rebound. Pass to Sharp. Over Holmes. Sharp, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And here's Kispert. From deep three-point range. Washington again can't hit.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Watford. He buries it from three. Watford's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George outside. Back to Kispert. Now here's George. Pass to Kispert. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Wizards trail by 3. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Oh, they get a hand on it. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Three-pointer, Kispert. And again, Washington with a triple.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
There's 37 seconds left in the half. Collison with the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Brogdon. Still no points. Back to Kispert. It's George on the wing. And they're pushing it up. Here's Williams. Outside Sharp. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brogdon. That one is off. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Brooklyn out in front, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Sarr pulls it in. Washington trailing. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Wide open look. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
That shot's good. Russell making the play. Simmons has got 6.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, his offense runs so much smoother.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Pass to Poole. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here they come. And that one's good. Simmons has got 5 points in the quarter. The Wizards trail by 6. Poole outside. Shot from the top of the key. Brooklyn with the board.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Pass to Russell. Over Smart. The shot by Russell, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pure from three-point range. Middleton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Melton outside. Pass to Russell. The 3 is up. Sarr pulls it in. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Washington. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the hope and being in the right situation.
Come on, B.A., he sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Simmons. The Wizards making their last shot. Thomas misses. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And it's Coulibaly missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Simmons with the bucket.
This is what you like to see from Simmons on the attack, being the aggressor.
Out left to the wing. From deep, Sarr connects from downtown. Sarr's got 9 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Simmons, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title already.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Sarr. There's 48 seconds left in the 3rd. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Simmons. Outside Russell. Pulls up. Sarr pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Down low. And he throws it down with one hand.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
Simmons looking around. 13 feet out. And that one's long. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Wizards leading by 3. And 4th quarter basketball will be cut. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Wizards leading by 3. George outside. Pass to Holmes. Here's Carrington. To the middle. Here's Kispert. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now Brogdon. For 3, George. Sharp grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Jumps up. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collison. Rebound, Washington.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Carrington. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 8. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. And here in the 4th, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Brogdon with the ball. From 18 feet away. And it's Washington with another.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
And there's the screen. With the drive to the left wing. Counted from distance.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Holmes. Kicks it to George. Fires for three. That shot off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Holmes down low. Three-pointer, Kispert. Sharp grabs the miss.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey. Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Poole, right side. Here's Sarr. And the layup is good off the glass. Sarr's got 11 points here in the second half.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. 3-point lead. Takes a three. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
An experienced player who is never shy. Russell, he owns the big moment.
Middleton with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Poole shot is off. Now here's Simmons. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Poole outside. And stolen by Melton. It's Thomas on the wing to take the lead. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Pass to Poole. Fires the three. The Wizards with another miss.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
And there's a pick. Fires it. And again, Washington, no good. Pass to Melton. Driving inside. Oh, he nails it! So we see the Nets get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy.